sitting here talking to three gentlemen that, oh my God, and everybody was so excited when they found out you guys were reuniting for this tour. But I'm here with Toni. I'm with Tim Riley. I'm with Dwayne Wiggins and Raphael Sadiq. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you, Gail.
Happy to be here.
Slow wine, yeah.
It never rains in Southern California. They tell you, come on, let's get down, let's get down, let's get down.
Looking back over y'all's career as Toni, what is it about your music, the group's music, that still resonates some 30 years later?
I think it's just a lot of nostalgic memories of people having kids to the music and meeting us, and you know, when bands were going to different cities and going to one-stops and visiting schools, you know, just doing the work in the community. You know, we didn't just put out a record and it was on the radio, and we didn't go to that market. We would stay in that market for like 3 or 4 days. So we met a lot of people, have a lot of friends, so people probably want to bring their kids to see it. Like, these are shows we used to go see these three guys, and I think they get the opportunity now to see us all together like this is pretty good.
I guess you'd call it like the soundtrack to a lot of people's lives, and definitely was for us because we were just learning how to write, you know, and so it was all genuine, very real, and yeah, it's getting back to that. So that's the beautiful thing about it. After 25 years, the three of us together, it's getting back to the real roots.
Catalog of classics, Feels Good, Never Rains in Southern California, Whatever You Want, If I Had No Loot, Lay Your Head on My Pillow, Let's Get Down. So I'm gonna start with Tim. What's your favorite song and why?
Well, first of all, I don't even know if I have a favorite Toni song.
Okay, that's fair.
I kind of like to go down certain songs that you don't hear a lot, like I Care.
I care for you, girl. I care.
This song on the Revival album, real melodic, beautiful song. I like that song.
And he wrote it.
And he wrote
That's
it.
probably
All right,
why.
cool. All right.
But I thought he was gonna say Southern California.
He also wrote It Never Rains in Southern California too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Look at
he-
you. All
Yeah, he
right.
played, he wrote all the music.
It never rains in Southern California. There's nothing else I'd rather do.
We were staying at the Franklin Plaza Suites in Los Angeles. Then he had this, he had a cassette tape or something. He came by my room and said, check this out. And he just left and he went to the Beverly Center. And I put the cassette on and went, I was like, whoa. And that was it. And I just wrote lyrics to it. And then Dwayne came in and
Soon
told
as I
us,
heard what y'all did,
you
I
need
was
this
like,
other part. And then Dwayne walked in, and we never gave him no credit for it, but he did walk in the room and said, but what's missing is, now it may be cold on the East Coast, on the other side of town.
It never rains.
Dwayne, you have a favorite song?
Oh, you know which one. I mean,
Yeah, say it.
it's
You
hard
know
to
what
say
it
which
is.
one.
Which
I mean,
one
Feels
comes to
Good.
mind?
Feels Good
Okay.
happens to be that. Why? Because we didn't see that coming. In fact, no, we didn't see it coming at all.
To know that you're there for me.
We were trying to write a funk song.
And gospel hit, it felt
And
like
then,
shout music.
you know,
Feels like
then-
in my hands.
Then we put this break beat under it.
One more song, though, that I didn't mention.
It's our anniversary.
Anniversary, that's a quintessential Black song for whatever occasion. So talk about a little bit how that song came together.
I remember you
Yeah.
working on it. I saw you go into high gear on that bad boy. I don't know if you was tripping off producing it, but you were real meticulous about sounds that you wanted, because you came over the pad and you wanted that Maestro drum machine sound.
That I
and
did.
you had that, just
Yeah.
got your, was it MPC 60 or whatever? And you took the sounds out and put up in that, and I watched how you put that together. I was like, man, that was very...
The funny thing is, I remember, like, I thought I was like super clever because I said, I thought I was up in Babyface one because, you know, he's like the best songwriter in the world. Like, Babyface had those, Kenny has those lyrics that girls just be like, ooh, ooh, and I'm like, I said, I might have got him on this one lyric, just one time in my life when I said, Victoria will be no secret.
Victoria won't be no secret.
I was like, got you, Kenny. just for like 4 bars though. But he got me for like 60 albums or something.
So, reunion tour. When did the idea pop into everyone's heads? And
Every time we get together, we hang out, either it's me and him or it's me and Dwayne, people always gravitate to us. And you know, like I said, we all did things on our own and we're good on our own, but it's a different energy in the room together. Something, you know, God put something together. We do know when we get together, you can feel it. You know, and I feel like people will feel it too when they get in the building and see us. And it's just time. I put up one picture and people, the response we got back from people was pretty, I wasn't really ready for that. He has kids. I don't have any kids. I have a lot of nieces and nephews and none of them really know why we might have been famous or popular. They kind of wonder why. So I think it was time to come together and kind of show them what we did and show their grandkids and everybody, cousins, nieces, nephews, people that who we are, we can come together as a family and do this again. This is important to see people come together.
25 years later, it's a lot of kids around us, and our kids, you know, that have never seen us together getting down. And they're probably gonna be like, man, dang, yeah. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be special. It's definitely gonna be special.
You can tell that we came out in '88, how many times we used the word get down?
Yeah. I
didn't want to say nothing, but
we get down, the kids, we get down. We got a song called Let's Get Down, Let's Get Funky.
the origination of the name, for folks who don't know, like you just said, your nieces and nephews might not know, the younger generation, Toni, with exclamation points. How did that come about?
From the movie The Untouchables. Andy Garcia was a sharpshooter. When he got hired in the movie, his name was Toni. This dude, Dwayne has a million stories about this, but this is the real one. Dwayne used to have his hair really.
So here he goes.
Really like he had pretty curly hair anyway, all the time, wavy hair. But he felt like he needed a little bit of help, so he would put this like relaxer in his hair, and his hair was really
not a Jerry curl.
Not a Jerry curl.
All right.
That was Tim.
That was us. His hair was really slick and like,
oh my God,
like really nice. It looked really good.
He had
this kind of Keith Washington vibe.
Okay.
And kind of a young kid though. He was a young kid, right? Yeah. So when he got done with his hair, he would look in the mirror and say, if I was to go to school on the first day, in roll call, the teacher wouldn't call me Dwayne, she would call me Toni, but she would say it 3 times because it looked so good. And like, Toni, like that.
It was just us personally joking with it at the way it started, and we see somebody walking in the room who thought they was fly, and we like, oh, there go Toni.
Yeah.
And it was our own little, joke.
Yeah. So the next generation of R&B that's coming out, just wanted to get y'all's perspective on that.
Not just because it's somebody I had the opportunity of learning from or being a mentor in some sort of way. I dig her, Gabby is just a real one, and I watched her go from piano to bass and now on guitar. I'm like, every time we used to see her, be like, what instrument are you on now? So to see her right in her zone, in such a comfort zone, and knowing that she's only scratching the surface and they're only hearing it, it's like, yeah.
Every now and then I hear something like back in the day where, you hear something that really sparks something. I'm hearing a couple different things here and there, and it's really like, whoa, okay.
People say R&B music is dim. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's some hitters out there right now. My sons have been doing a lot of stuff with some of these Solange. He had a chance to work with RPL on some great stuff. So yeah, R&B is not dead.
Well, thank you, Toni,
Thank
Raphael,
you, Gail Mitchell.
Dwayne, and Tim.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.